Okay. Rabotai, we have to say a question over here. The question is, what is Hayavim Anu Le'ayin? We have to analyze, but we're on Perek Hey, second paragraph in Shaar Bechina. Listen what he says over here. Hayavim Anu Le'Chovat Halevavot. Hayavim Anu Le'ayin B'atchalat Yetzirat Ha'adam V'ketad Nolad. You have to check, how are you born? How are you born? How did it come about? Your physicality and your spirituality. How did it come about? How your limbs come about? You never thought about it. Did you ever think about it in your life? How did everything about your whole being, of your whole body, come about? ואיזה תועלת יש לו מכל אבב אבד? ואיזה הור גרם לכך שיעשה באותו דמות שנעשה בה? ואחר כך נעיין בדברים המביאים לו תועלת. כל מידה ממידותיו וכוחות נפשו ואור שכלו. He says, even your brain, it's a miracle that you can think. You know, people who have mental problems, the way it works is the neurons don't connect in the brain. And therefore they know what they have to do. They know, let's say for example, they have to go here. But since the other neuron doesn't connect to the other neuron, so they can't go. You understand what I'm trying to say or no? You understand what I'm trying to say? He says, even a person has a appetite to eat. How do you have that? You know, you say to yourself, oh, appetite to eat is the biggest thing that you can have. Imagine a guy didn't have an appetite to eat. Nah, he's telling me he was ready, he wants to go for a nice meal, right? That's what he was saying, you want to go to a nice meal. Imagine, think about it, you don't have an appetite, you won't be, yeah, exactly, you'll die of starvation. Because you just don't want to eat. There's no desire to eat. All of a sudden, what happens? You have a tick in your body. I'm hungry. You have a hunger pain. And that hunger pain lets you go eat. Without that pain, you know, a fast day, right? You guys fasting, You should thank Hashem on a fast day that you have that pain. You know why? Because that pain is telling you need to eat. No, you can't eat today. But every single other day that you can eat, that you have the hunger pain. So the next time you have a fast day, this is what you're thinking. Instead of thinking, my stomach, when's the fast over? Think what? Think Hashem, I can't wait. I can't wait till eating. Why? Because now I see my stomach. I feel this function where you feel the hunger. Yeah, is that clear? Yeah, it's a very big yesod, by the way. Right?
Was it the Chovat who said that he never felt hungry in his life?
No, I heard that. I never heard that. I never heard that. It could be they're learning, they're steiging, that it takes away. It could be they're steiging, they're learning, so it takes away. Meaning to say, of course they had. If they stopped, they had. I'm just bringing out a point that the hunger pain that you have is the biggest beracha. How does it even work? Like, you know, think about it for a second. You know, you have, even if a person didn't have an appetite to eat, right? It'll be done. So it's the greatest thing, right? What? Everything. I'm saying everything. I'm just giving you that as a וכאשר נשיג את כל הפרטים שהזכרנו מהאדם, יתבהר לנו הרבה מיסוד העולם. מפני שהאדם דומה אליו, וכבר אמר אחד החכמים, one of the rabbis said, שיכיר האדם את עצמו. You have to know yourself. כלומר, what does that mean? שידע מה שהזכרנו, כדי שיכיר את הבורא. So why? In order, what's the whole purpose of understanding the function of your body? To recognize the great gift that God gave you. From my flesh I'll see God. That's what the pasuk says. In Iyov, Perek Yutet Kavav, it says, From my basar, I'll see Eloah. I'll see Hashem. How? How is that possible? How is that possible? The answer is just by seeing what's going on. You see, this is crazy. This is wild. Like, you don't have to go too far. Look at the function. Imagine a guy didn't have a pinky. You know how hard it'll be. What's the function of the pinky?
You don't think about it. Yeah.
You don't think about it, but imagine you don't have a pinky. You can't. Don't imagine that. But imagine a person has no pinky. You don't know how hard it is. This, that.
Stabilizes. Like
it stabilizes everything. Everything is wild. Look, I broke my leg this past year. I broke my leg, and ever since then. It was really my ankle. Ever since then, I'm like, you don't understand how many things less you could do without an ankle. Like, you don't understand. It's like a world of difference. A person breaks his wrist. You know how hard it is to function?
Yeah, a person told me he was walking, and then out of nowhere, he just saw his foot swelling. He tripped on something, and he got shots, and he went for MRI, and his leg's swollen, and he needs surgery now. I don't know, some crazy thing.
Wow.
Just walking out of the parking lot. Yeah, I don't know.
He fell?
He was going to work, and he tripped on a stone or something. I don't know what happened. He said he doesn't know how it happened.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when you mess up one thing, you realize it's the function of a nose. You know what I'm saying? A nose. You know what I mean? Think about a nose for a second, right? Why is it placed right above your mouth? Let's say, for example,
You smell the food.
yeah, you smell the food. So let's say, for example, a guy's having like rotten milk. So he goes like this. He's drinking his coffee. He's drinking his milk. Smells bad. He's able to put it down. Think how the function is perfect. Think about the eyelashes, right? What's the purpose of the eyelashes? I'll give you an example. Let's say you have cleans out, boom. Let's say something's about to fling into the guy's eye. Right? So what happens? What happens? His eyelashes close, and it blocks that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Or no?
Yeah.
Everything is a thing, by the way. Next. One of the rabbis said, if I said that. Now, we have to go through the function of the body. To stop a lazy man. So, he says, now we're going to go and analyze the body. Why is that so important? So you could humble yourself to Hashem and recognize the good that He's giving you. Huh? And you'll thank Him more. The Pasuk says, this is a Pasuk saying that how important it is to thank Hashem for everything that's going healthy in your life. Everything. Healthy in your life is the greatest thing, by the way. You know what I mean? Health, everybody's busy, this, that. Everything's important. But health, how can you function without health? Can't function. Next. First thing is, how you come back. He says, you were zero. You weren't existing. And now Hashem made you exist. So how can you do any of it against Him? Imagine, you weren't existing in the world.
Yeah.
And Hashem created you. Now you're going to go against Him on anything? Hashem created you. Imagine, you weren't existing. You didn't exist at all, ever. And Hashem made you exist. How are you going to go against Him? You'll never. Without Him, you wouldn't be here.
You have desires.
That's not, you understand what I'm trying to say? Without Him, you wouldn't, desire, not desire. Without Him, you wouldn't be here. It's like a guy gave you here. He gave you $100 million, right? But don't use it for A, B, and C. You're going to go use it for A, B, and C? I gave you $100 million. Go ahead. This is for you, $100 million. Go do whatever you want except the following 20 things. And then, the guy loves sports cars. He loves a ring. I love sports cars. It doesn't. Don't buy a sports car. Are you going to go buy a sports car?
Right. And he's surrounded by that luxury all day.
And he's going to give you sports cars around. You're going to buy a sports car, yes or no?
It should be after when he's out.
Are you going to buy a sports car? You're not going to buy a sports car. You'll never buy a sports car. So Hashem gave you a body. You had no body before. You weren't existing. So now He tells you don't do A, B, and C. How do you have the guts to go do A, B, and C? Even if it's around you, and even if you want to... How do you have the guts? I just want to understand how you have the guts. But if you realize that, then you're like...
It's messed up.
Okay, messed up. You can't do that. Right?
I think it's because the consequences aren't immediate.
That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter.
Because after one of them
It doesn't make a difference. The consequences, it should be the guy dies immediately. You go against God, you die immediately. That's what it should be, really. That's what Mr. Hashem speaks about. You should die right immediately. If you go against God, any commandment that He says, the guy should die right away.
But the world wasn't supposed to...
I'm bringing out a point that's the way it is. He's the king. Think about any king. Imagine you do something against the king. Would the king kill you on the spot? Of course, there's no questions out. Oh wait, give him another chance, let him make the teshuvah. What are you talking about? He'd kill you right on the spot. Hashem made it this teshuvah. Hashem made it all these things, but at the end of the day, that's all his ayahs that he's doing. But at the end of the day, technically speaking, the guy should be out. So one of the things he's saying before you even get into that, think about who even created you. Who even gave you your eyes? Who even gave you your mouth? And now you're going to speak Lashon Hara about your mouth? Hashem gave you your mouth. Now he's telling you, don't speak Lashon Hara. Now you're going to go speak Lashon Hara about it? You weren't existing without it. That's what he's trying to say. כאשר התבוננים על זה, תראה, מכל הדברים הללו, תבוך, מעטו וירדו יתברך. אבן, וחשוב הוא כאן על העין, שזו העיקרים, כלומר, שנפשו וגופו, ותראה כיצד גוף האדם מלוקה במאמר הסודות. שריבד, he said, Hashem created you, וריבד הבורא אל הגוף דווקא לכהני. She says, not only that, he gave you spirituality with it. שהוא בלתי נראה, בלתי מורגש לחושים. You can't feel spirituality. But the spirituality and physical together in one body. You can't feel the spiritual. When could you feel it? After you did something good, you feel good. What's feeling good about it? Imagine you helped a guy, you took money out of your pocket, you helped the guy that needed help. So it might hurt in the beginning, I'm pulling out money out of my pocket, help the guy, but you feel good after. Why do you feel good? Because spirituality makes it feel good. You understand? כמו, right? כמו האוויר, ודומה דחלומים מלאכים. מדע רוחני זו, היא נשמת האדם. You have a soul. שהשם קשר אותה אל הגוף. Hashem put the soul with the body. It's a funny thing because if like if you're really an intellectual person, you understand things, that's really what it is. You have a soul and you have a body. And he put it together. מתאימים לשתי קצוות. והם רוח החיים, החום והטבעי, והדם, האביבים, עצבים, עוקים. ותאם הבורא במצאי הגנה. השבים מגינים עליהם, מחבלות נזק הם, הבשר, עצמות, השרירים, העוד. כולם מגינים וזוכים עליהם כדי להגן עליהם מכל פגיעה. He says, your body itself, you have bones. Hashem created blood and he created skin to protect your bones. Mm-hmm. Imagine you're walking around with no skin, no blood, just bones. Could have made that happen.
Skeleton walking.
Skeleton. No, so you have eyes, you have a nose, without skin and blood. You could have done it. You could have imagined.
It's weird.
No, imagine you haven't thought like that. Imagine you have no blood, no skin, just a skeleton like bones. And you have eyes. You have eyes. You can walk with eyes, right? You have eyes.
Any touch of her.
What?
Any like punch.
Exactly. Any guy that would
Punches in the ribs.
Punches him in the ribs. Ah! You know what I'm saying? But Hashem did Hesed, so in order to protect your bones, he put a cushion. What's the cushion? Wait, what's the cushion?
Protecting the heart, it's the organs.
He's protecting. Put you blood. Put you. Imagine sitting down. Take sitting down for example. You have a cushion. You have a pillow sitting down. Imagine right now you sit down straight on the bone. Oh! You heard right away. You know, one time somebody was in the airport. We were going away once, whatever, and we went to the airport. It happened another way. You know, sometimes they have those massage chairs in the airport. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? In the airport they have $5, 10 minutes, whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So one of the kids that was we were going on like a graduation trip. I forgot what the trip. One of these trips, graduation. One of the kids goes like this, and he sat down on the thing. And all of a sudden, like, oh! I said, what happened? He says, what they do? They do a system. They don't want you sitting down just for free, because you could sit down, and another guy he wants to go on, but you're sitting down. So they want to make sure that nobody sits down unless they pay. So once you pay, go. They don't pay, don't go. So they put in the back of the thing. If you ever go there, it's sticking out. You might not realize it. It's sticking out like at the bottom. There's that. So if you go hard, you go down. Right away. Oh! You understand what I'm trying to say? So you put the money in, and then it calms down. Right? So imagine right now you sit down on the chair. There's no flesh and there's a straight bone. Every time you'll sit, oh! Right? Yes or no? Hashem put blood, he put skin, he never thought about that.
Yeah, but he made it, the body to be so vulnerable. So, why should I think
He made it, think about it. Again, you have to start from zero. You're not supposed to be existing. Hashem made you exist. So that's first. Now, he made you exist. He could have made you a skeleton, and he could have made you with eyeballs. And it could have been enough.
That could have been the way it is, and you
and
don't have to have all the bones.
And that could have been enough. But he put cushions to protect the bones and to protect everything else about it.
Yeah, but he could have made the bones more durable.
I understand what he's trying to say. I understand what
He
he's saying.
could have made it out of rocks.
He could have made it out of rocks. And imagine how ugly we would look if we would go out of rocks.
But that's just what it would be.
I know. I'm just saying. Imagine you're attractive to this rock. Like, come on. Over here, skin and this and that has different features. You know what I'm saying? Different types of color.
Now that we have it, he's telling you like
appreciate
what you have because it could have been worse. Yeah,
it could have been not worse. It could have been different.
Different.
We're not saying it could have been different. I'm saying, but Hashem made it that way to hold your bones, to hold the skin, to hold the blood, to have cushion, to protect yourself.
It's also to recognize, like he wants you to recognize, like I'm doing all this for you.
Yeah. That's what he says. He says also hair. You know, he has hair. You know what I'm saying? You have different hair. You know what I'm saying? The hair protects you when it's what's it called? When it's freezing outside. Imagine you know, no hair, it's cold. You know what I mean? Hatzipornaim, your nails protecting you in a way. Yeah. Dirt. When you think, it's protection. Everything's protected. Protection. If somebody throws something at your eye, the first reaction is what? You close your eye in a split second. Hashem could have made it no eyelids. Just your eyes always open. Serious. Your eyes always open. Imagine walking around, your eyes always open. Boom, somebody throws something. Oh, my eye. Ah. Thank you, Hashem, you made a closing that I could close my eye. In a split second, it's like automatic. If I would go like this, look. Boom. See how fast he closes his eyes right now? No. You don't see? Give me an item, please. Yeah, let me see. That's it. Watch. I'm not even doing it, but look. I go very, very close. You see? He knows I'm not even doing it, poking his eye, but yet when I get too close, he automatically closes his eye.
Yeah.
It's predictable.
Yeah, I didn't even... He knows I'm not going to do it, and yet look, when I go like this, you see?
Do it, Rowan.
He closes his eyes. But he knows you're not doing it. It's an automatic reaction, right? It's an automatic reaction that what? He closes his eyes.
It's close.
Yeah? It doesn't make a difference. It can be very close. You know, right? It's automatic.
Just also, even going to the bathroom is crazy.
Yeah, okay. So we didn't start about that. You know, I'm just saying. I'm bringing out this point of this in Yad. You have to really, really take that into consideration, right?
Just talking on the concept of, I just want to. It's a little off.
Yeah, but you hear this concept they're saying that everything, even you're really not supposed to. The fact that you exist. The fact that you exist is a miracle. The fact that Hashem made you exist in all these, you have to review what we said today. I'm just giving an example. Send it out to your friends. This like that. It's very important. Very, very important. Very important. Like the function of the body. Now your whole viewpoint of your whole body is all different. Your bones, your this, that, Hashem.